Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to do another Photoshop challenge, which is why I have my computer. And if you haven't seen my first Photoshop challenge, it was my second video on YouTube, so definitely check that out after this if you get a chance. But right now, we are going to do making ads for brands I don't work for. And in the normal nature of my Photoshop challenges, I am going to time myself, both for shooting and for doing the Photoshop. And for this one, we're going to do static ads. In the future, I might do animated ads. For my last Photoshop challenge, I only gave myself 3 minutes, and I didn't even use all 3 minutes, but I feel like for this one, since it's an ad and I want to give it as much time as possible, I'm going to give it 5 minutes per item. So let's jump into it. I just randomly thought of some items that would be fun to make ads for, and one of them isn't even for a company. So I'm gonna do Oatly oat milk because I love it, a banana because it was just laying there and I thought, why not? Just in case brands shut me down, I can remove everything except for the banana. No one can protest a banana. You just can't. You can't. Alright. So let's get started with Oatly. So I have Oatly. And Oatly is amazing. I put it in my coffee. And one of my favorite things about it is that it doesn't contain glyphosate. Oats are very absorbent. So they're one of the products that absorbs Roundup weed killer or glyphosate. In order to limit your glyphosate intake, definitely use products that don't use glyphosate when they grow their oats. I am a huge fan of it. I'm a huge fan of their packaging. And I'm going to make an ad for it. Hey, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
And the challenge begins. So I'm going to take a picture. Probably against the wall up here, so sorry if you can't see it. I don't know if I should leave my hand in. Oh, if this falls. Okay. See, this is what happened. If you noticed, my cloud lamp used to be right here, and now it's absent. It's because it yeeted itself off the wall. It's just gonna be like a severed finger. Alright. Now I'm gonna airdrop all of those photos to my MacBook. I don't even know. How are we doing on time? Alright, so I have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Alright, so now I'm gonna open Photoshop. I'm gonna click New. My dimensions are going to be 1080 by 1080 and 72 pixels per inch because it's online and that's web. Okay, let's look at the pictures we took. This one, yeah, that's kind of cool. It's like my hand is coming up from above. Why does my pinky look like weird? Alright, not, oh my god, not that one. Can you see my pinky? Not that one. Alright, so we're going to actually go with the first one. Now we are going to quick selection. I might need to give myself more time. And then we're going to erase all of that with holding down the Option key. It erases everything. So you use the black brush when you make a mask. I mean the white brush to bring things back. So like anything that I kind of missed. Alright, I'm going to have to give myself more time than 5 minutes. We're gonna take this blue, make it a little bit brighter, like that, and then I'm gonna paste it here. Yeah, bring it down. Well, I mean, this is what I got to in 5 minutes, but we're gonna keep going. So I'm gonna work on fixing this, but as you can see, like this edge, like right here, it's a little bit harder to pull because it's not against the background that suits it enough where I can pull it. But even so, like right now I'm just refining it and it's not awful. Alright, there we go. It gives you that kind of extra bing bang. that. Heck yeah. There's still a little bit of issues around this. So that is that, and then we're gonna give it a tagline. So what should our tagline be? So the original Oatly, no dairy, no nuts, no gluten, 100% vegan oat milk. What will my tagline be? Alright. Since this is supposed to be timed, even though we're a little bit past our time. Totally. We're doing it. Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna pull the T. Alright, well it's gonna be spelled wrong. So T-O-T-A-L-L-Y will be T-O-A-T, and then we'll do A again. So I'm gonna pull the A. Alright, the L is going away. So that was my Oatly ad. Totally. And the key with that would be in the copy. So the call to action, since it says totally, I tried different text around it and I think it just looks good by itself. So in the ad copy, it would say something like gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, and then it would say totally. And then it would say find an Oatly retailer near you. And then the button would be learn more. So next up we are going to do bananas, and I just had these bananas laying around and I thought, why not? So unlike last time where we ran into issues with the background, I'm going to use a green screen to put against the bananas, and then I'm gonna take a picture like that of them. Oh yeah, that's so much better. So there we go. Versus setting a timer this time, I'm going to set a stopwatch. So that way I don't feel like I'm on a crunch as much. Okay, now I had an idea for this because these bananas, I saw them yesterday and I was like, oh, these will be perfect. They're all yellow. Well, surprise, they have spots on them now. But that's okay because I was thinking that we could work with the imperfections. And then I'm gonna drag the banana that we have and I'm gonna set a stopwatch. So now I'm going to turn this banana. Yeah, right there, it's good. And then I'm going to use the quick selection tool to pull the bananas from the picture. Okay, then I'm going to click the mask button. Perfect. Alright, now for like a beauty company, I thought that if they wanted to use the banana as an analogy, they could call this, I'm going to pull one of the spots for the color. They could call it Perfectly Imperfect. And then something under that, like, could be Perfectly Imperfect, love the skin you're in. Too big. Oh yeah, I like that right there. And then I'm going to duplicate that, bring it below for the subtitle, and then just change the title, love the skin you're in. And for that I'm going to make it 53, 54. But I'm not done yet because this looks too empty, like kind of clinical. Which is fine if it's a beauty company that wants to look kind of cold and that's their type of vibe, then that's fine. But I want to make it a little bit more banana-y. So I'm gonna add a layer and make the entire thing the same color as the banana. So I'm holding down my option key and clicking on the banana, boom. Now I'm gonna bring that layer down to the bottom, and then I'm actually gonna change the opacity, like that. Perfectly Imperfect, love the skin you're in. But then this text looks a little too black against this, so I want to make it slightly more red. So I'm going to pull it a little bit more red. Let's see how that looks. That looks good, but I want it to be more giraffe-y, you know, like that. Right there. Perfect. So I'm going to copy that. I love it. So that's Perfectly Imperfect, love the skin you're in. It's bananas. But then if you wanted to actually advertise for bananas, you could do that too. So I have a little bit of time and I can do what I originally was thinking. Dairy-free since the dark ages. Maybe make this a little bit more bold. Heavy. Yeah. Dairy-free. Since the Dark Ages. I'm gonna make dairy-free bigger. Like, oh, there we go. Oh my god, dairy-free since the Dark Ages. And then the copy under that would be buy a banana today. And then if it was on Instagram, which I did these formats for, there would probably be a button on both for learn more. So even if it was like a skincare company trying to advocate with the banana and the freckles or the moles or whatever, then it could click learn more. So next up we have the Poland Spring water bottle. And how I plan to do this is with a flashlight. So when you put a flashlight underneath, it looks so cool. And that way you're highlighting one of the features that is a weakness of a plastic water bottle, the plastic. So I'm illuminating the plastic so that it's cool, but it also kind of creates dissonance in the sense that people don't look at this and automatically think plastic. Like, it just looks like a water bottle that's lit up. And I'm really going to try to drive home the natural elements for this because, again, you don't want to point out the plastic. So I'm going to take it on this green screen and with the flashlight. Oh, wow. That looks actually so good. Alright guys, so now I have these pictures. I'm going to pull it up in Photoshop. Let's look at them close up. Perfect. Alright, so this is going to be the one. 369. Oh, it looks so good. Are you kidding me? Okay. So I'm just going to do a timer right now. So now I'm going to click that. It looks phenomenal. So I'm going to highlight the entire bottle. And I'm going to mask whatever's behind. Oh, that didn't really work. Wait, I'm going to redo that. Going to mask it. Then I'm going to center it. Like that. That's actually fine. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to pull up a spring. So I'm going to go to pexels.com. No, I'm going to go to Unsplash. Just look up a spring. Water spring. Like that. Perfect. Lake and pine trees. I don't know if that's a spring, but whatever. Save image to downloads. Now we're gonna take that. Drag it there. Yeah, okay, boom. So this is on top right now. We're gonna do the same thing we did before. I mean, it really is trial and error. Okay, so I'm gonna mask that. And then here we are, right here. But I'm gonna pull it so that it's 100% here. Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna take this spring, bring it over right there. Okay, now where we're gonna go is we're gonna get the water bottle and I'm just gonna desaturate it. So I'm gonna use the sponge tool, desaturate. Yep. Like a lot, okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring some of it back, but for right now, we're gonna desaturate. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into the dodge tool, and I'm just gonna, whoa, okay, here we go. I did blow it up a little, so right now I'm gonna duplicate that, and then I'm gonna look at it, like, it looks beautiful, but I'm gonna bring it down a little. Damn. So that's it. We did all 3 ads, and if I had to pick a favorite, I would say the Poland Spring one, just because I love the way that that one turned out. But if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below your favorite ad, and if you want to see more from me, click the subscribe button. It's the little circle with my face that's probably appearing right now. And I'll see you guys next week.